What's up, guys? Rogue Bludger here with Unashamed Game, and bringing you my first World War II game from the actual game. I think I had a beta gameplay that went up, but this is my first one from the actual game. Pretty decent TDM. I'll have a hard point coming up for you guys soon, and then probably some other ones. I'm really getting some time to play now, finally. Haven't had a lot of time to play and edit videos up until this point since the game came out, but now I'm finally getting a little bit. But this is a pretty good game. I just want to talk about my first impressions, my pros and cons, like I typically do with new Call of Duty games. I'm gonna start out with the cons, I think, so we can end on a positive note. There are a lot of each, I guess. There are a lot of pros and a lot of cons. I'm not gonna make a judgment whether I think it's gonna be, rank it in the Call of Duty games or good COD, bad COD, or whatever, because a lot can happen in the first few weeks of a game when they change it. Sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. So I'm not going to make like an overall judgment call. I'm just going to say the things that I like and don't like right now. One of the things I don't like, obviously there's connection issues. That kind of happens at the beginning of every COD too. This one seems to be a little bit worse than past Call of Duties have been. But they have done some work on that, and it seems to be a little bit better now. The headquarters thing overall, I think, is just a negative aspect of the game. It's kind of neat what they're trying to do, and I get it, but it overcomplicates just the Call of Duty menu. There was nothing wrong with the old menu format of every Call of Duty game to date, and it worked, and they went and changed it all up, and it's just harder to navigate around and do things now that you have the headquarters. I think if they left the headquarters and maybe just like left a regular menu as well, so you could like go to the headquarters and do the menu things if you wanted to, but you still had a regular menu, which they sort of did but also sort of didn't do. It's just kind of complicated to do everything. So that's one thing that I find is a negative. Another is the maps. There's only like 9. That's pretty pathetic. I think that's like the lowest map count to date as far as release maps go, and I doubt any maps in the future will be free. So low maps. So if you don't like them, which I don't like a lot of them, that's another kind of negative, is a lot of the maps are just kind of bleh. A lot of just crap thrown on the map, which I've said in the past is not one of my favorite things. Some are okay. I don't hate any one map, I guess. I'm just not happy with the maps. And the TDM spawns are pretty bad. I will say the hardpoint spawns are okay. I haven't played very many of the other objective game modes, so I can't speak for all of them, but TDM spawns could be a lot better. Trying to think. Another con to me is going to be the gun balancing is not very good. As you'll see, I'm using the bar in this gameplay. It's probably the best gun in the game right now. I haven't used every gun, and of course there are guns that are better in different circumstances, but overall this is going to be the best gun in the game. I think pretty much everybody agrees on that at this point. And the last thing is the hit detection. Sledgehammer, in my opinion, has never made a game with good hit detection. Modern Warfare 3 was awful. Advanced Warfare, awful. This game, equally awful. So I don't know how you would improve that, but I hope they do. Those are pretty much my main concerns / cons for right now, but there are a lot of positive things. I think the game looks really good. This is a standard PS4, so if you got the Xbox One X or the new PlayStation, whatever it's called, you're playing 60 frames and all that kind of stuff with the 4K TVs and everything. I'm sure it looks even better. The game looks good. I like the divisions. I really do. I think the divisions make it interesting as far as what you can have and what you can't have. It's hard to make an overpowered overall class, I guess. I think they should edit it a little bit about what goes with what and things like that. But overall, the divisions idea is pretty neat, and I think it works fairly well. Let me see here. Other pros. I had some that I wanted to talk about, but I don't necessarily remember what they are at the moment. The score streaks are okay. Pretty standard stuff, nothing special. Oh man, I'm trying to think now. The guns are overall pretty fun to use, other than the bar, again, being the overpowered one of the group, but there's not like I wouldn't say a super weak one. It's nice being boots on the ground, even though I don't necessarily like the maps. Their overall layout is fairly good, three lane maps. It's nice just to have a COD that you can just run around and not have to worry about who's floating over your head. So I think that's a lot of the hype, is just having that right there. So far, overall, again, I'm not gonna say officially what an overall, but so far how I feel about it is it's just kind of an average boots on the ground Call of Duty. It could go either way at this point depending on the updates. You'll see this spawn trap there right now is what I was talking about with the spawns. They're it's like they'll spawn back there indefinitely unless you just absolutely push it out. But the guns, I'm going to talk more about the guns in my next video probably. Maybe branch out into some subs and ARs and things like that. If you have any questions about how the divisions work and things like that, I can make a video, or Enos can make a video about that as well. I'm sure there are plenty on YouTube in addition to that. But leave any questions you have about the game in the comments. I'll try to answer them or find the answer to them. Hopefully we get some cool videos going with this game. There's a couple different options, some things that we kind of want to do, but we'll see if we get the chance to. And I hope you guys are enjoying the game. If you've got it, if you haven't, I hope you give it a try. Maybe get in a red box and play it for a few days or whatever. But that's going to do it for this video for me, guys. Again, leave any comments you have, any questions, and let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys later. God bless.
You fought well under pressure. This victory will be remembered.